Okay, hello. I'm back. We're back. We're gonna do another episode. I think we can still call it blind build so far. We have not been in trouble. We have not been deemed a bad boy for calling it a blind build. So, until further notice, that's what it's called. Excuse me, I was taking a drink of water. But today we're going to look at the mage tree. Today we're going to do the mage talents. We're back with our blind build where we pick a class, and I've only ever played the warrior essentially for serious gaming, for raiding and Mythic Plus and whatnot throughout my WoW career. So for most classes, aside from leveling them up and playing them extremely casually on a limited basis, I don't know anything. I am a layman in terms of these classes. Like, I am not almost as good as someone picking up for the first time. I mean, I have a lot of WoW knowledge just through osmosis of playing it, but I've never mained these classes. I have never played them seriously. So I'm going to go through and do my build. Like, if I were picking up this class and I had it capped, and I wanted to play it, we'll say just like in raiding and stuff or whatever, just your average everyday use, this is what I would do. So today we're going to do that with the mage. Sorry, a bit of a long intro, but I just wanted to explain, just in case you're watching this for the first time or don't really know what I'm doing. But yeah, I've played WoW for 15, going on 15 years now. All manners of difficulty. I've recently started to mythic raid more and more, so yeah, we're gonna dive in. That's a bit of my background, just so you know where I'm coming from. I main a warrior, but we're gonna check out the other classes and try to make some builds and have some fun. So today we're gonna do the arcane tree. I have leveled a mage. I have leveled a mage, I think once or twice. Mages is always fun. Mages is always like a really good class to bring for damage, utility. Like, you're never like worse off by bringing a mage, if you ask me. Like, if my group has a mage in it, I feel pretty good. I feel like we're in a good spot to make some things happen, because they do a lot for the group and they can do a lot of damage. So in this build, what I expect to see in the class tree, just lots of utility. That's what they kind of wanted. In the class tree, they try to build out your utility, and the spec tree is all your power. So we'll dive right in. Let's play some music. We'll get some tunes bumping. I'm listening to I'm listening to some WoW music. I feel like that's appropriate. Looks like a good magey theme. Do we have a good one? We'll just do the Azuna theme. That's fine. Alright, off we go. It starts off with, so we get Prismatic Barrier as just a baseline. That's an absorb, reduces damage, and reduces the duration of harmful magic effects changed by 25%. I don't know if that's nice. I don't know how relevant that is, like in raids and stuff. I mean, I'm sure from time to time. So here we have Invis, Shatter, Cone of Cold, Ice Block. Well, we want Ice Block for sure. Cooldown of Ice Block is reduced. Frost Nova can withstand. I mean, that's kind of whatever. Cone of Cold. Shatter we definitely want, I imagine. And then Alter Time is down here, so I feel like we gotta go Alter Time. We gotta go Invisibility. Successfully interrupting an enemy with counterspell reduces its cooldown. I mean, it depends how many points. I need 8 to get here. Here, let's say we're a Mythic Plus mage. Let's say we are a Mythic Plus Blaster. Fire Mage, or Arcane Mage. Mythic Plus is our favorite thing to do. So I feel like I definitely want Spell Steal, right? Maybe, I'm not sure actually. No, we want Spell Steal. Pulse is really good. So now we have the option between Incanter's Flow or Rune of Power. Incanter's Flow is just... Rune is annoying. No one likes to put the rune down, but I think Rune is just the best. Until further notice, you know. Rune is the best. Shatter we definitely want. Cooldown of Ice Block. What's the cooldown of Ice Block? 4 minutes. This is by what, 40 seconds? That's okay, it's not a big deal. Reduces magic damage taken by 6,000%. Okay, well, I think the numbers are incorrect there. But we will take that to be invulnerable. Improves haste. Blast wave or mass polymorph. Mage has some interesting utility, honestly. Like, what is that mirror image? Some interesting choices. Draws shifting powers back. Increase your move speed after. I mean, that's not too important. Ice flows makes your next mage flow shorter than cast while moving. I don't know if that really matters for. We'll take it. I'm not sure if that really matters for Arcane so much. Here, we'll take Shimmer. This is tough. Like I said, like I feel like I'm like just in no man's land. I'm just like picking shit. Like improved Frost Nova. Like, do I want to go down this way? Get mirror image. I mean, reduplication, reabsorption. I have no idea. That's 3 points. Tome of Ronin, crit chance. I mean, do we want crit chance? I don't think. Let's stay away. Let's get mirror image, but let's stay away from the rest of these. Let's take Blast Wave, maybe Mass Polymorph, maybe. Improved Haste. And then Master of Time. I need one more point. I guess Cone of Cold. We'll take Cone of Cold. Dragon's Breath, Meteor. So this gets me Meteor. I think I want... I have no idea, because I have 2 points. I have 6 points left. Like, where would I go? I have no idea. Such an interesting. This is like a blink heavy build. Like, it's so weird. Like, let's take all this stuff away. We go time anomaly. Like, slow. Like, I have no idea. This is the weirdest tree. We could get Meteor. No, we can't. I give up Mirror Image. I guess I don't really need that. I don't really need mirror images. Sure, let's go with this. Like, we'll say... I feel like this is god-awful. I have absolutely no idea. But we'll say for like a Mythic Plus Blaster, that's... I mean, but I feel like Shifting Power is just like really good. Maybe Arcane doesn't really care so much for it. Hard to say, hard to say. I mean, I guess I'm satisfied. I'm really not satisfied with this build, but... I mean, that's like more Frost Nova stuff, Slowy stuff. I guess this is fine. Do we even need Shatter? And adds an additional 25% crit. Do I need Shatter at all? Maybe I don't. I mean, I'm Arcane. What could I take? I could take Mirror Images instead of Shatter. Yeah. Okay, maybe this then. I feel like this is... I feel like it's still a little suspect, but... It's okay. Ooh, this is the Legion cinematic song. Nice. Hope you can hear it. I don't know if it's loud enough or quiet enough or whatever. I mean, I don't want it too loud. I just want it, like, on in the background. Okay, but I think this is our... That's good for our class side, I suppose. A strange meteors down there. You got some power down here. It's strange, but this is what we'll go with. Okay, now on to our spec tree. We are starting off with Arcane Barrage. Okay, well we take Arcane Barrage. We know what Arcane Barrage does. You build up a bunch of arcane charges, then you blast them with Barrage. Arcane Missiles, okay. And it splits here into clear casting or rule of threes. I mean, I kind of like both of these, right? Like, I can get both of them. For each 0 mana you spend, you have 1% chance to gain clear casting. Okay. So for healer, not healer, so for how much mana? Freudian slip. This is AoE, it seems. Arcane Surge. Arcane Blast is additional chance. I feel like we want Arcane Surge for sure. I feel like we just want both of these. Like, maybe not. Maybe let's focus on this side for now. Let's build down this side and see. A familiar. I feel like that's good. Do I want that Arcane Familiar? That seems really good. I think we want rule of threes and then a familiar maybe? I have 1 point left. Maybe improved Arcane Explosion, I guess? Let's pretend we're AoE. Grants 2% mana back, increases damage. Okay, well that's improved Arcane Surge. I feel like we want that. Consuming Arcane Surge creature haste. That would gel with that. For each arcane charge, it's additional target. Yeah, we want that. We're an AoE mage, we're saying. There's so much going on here. This is insane. There's a lot. It's like a lot of single points into the next thing. Like a lot of just like choices. Be like boom, boom, boom. A lot of just like down the line. Cause your next 2 Arcane Blasts to be instant cast. So that's Nether Tempest. That's an AoE thing, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we have Evocate down there. So we have 13 points. We need 20 to open up the bottom. So yeah, we'll go with Nether Tempest. Touch of the Magi. Because what's down here? I mean, Evocate's down here. We want Evocate, right? An Arcane Orb. Radiant Spark, that's the Kyrian ability. I feel like this one isn't so as... I feel like this side is not as important. Supernova. That seems like an insane ability. Standing Still grants you 4 sights. That's not really... Okay, we don't really care about that. Maybe open up this one. Clear casting gets that conditional. Arcane Barrage. Let's see, we'll get mana back. Arcane Barrage. I can get Touch of the Magi and Nether Tempest. That seems kind of insane. And Supernova? Like, what? Can I seriously pick all of these? Like... Oh, I think we need Enlightened. Okay. Arcane damage dealt while above. Yeah, because that's just more damage and then increased mana regen while we're below 70%. That's just really good. I think we definitely want Evocate. So we have improved Evocate or Siphon Storm. Evocation grants 1 arcane charge. So that's an intellect buffed after I Evocate. Or improved Evocate. Which is every minute. I think I want a stronger Evocate every 2 minutes than a more regular Evocate. Honestly. Because I have some mana back stuff at the moment. So I kind of like this right here. Alright, what is this? I think we want Orb, right? Like, clear casting is a 5%. So this is clear casting. Like, I mean, that's really good. Maybe we get Arcane Echo. This is a tough build. Like, I don't really know. That's like a buffed type. Let's see. If we go like all the way down here. Charged Orb. Arcane Orb. So this is 2 orbs. Or more. Casting arcane missiles 15 times fires an arcane orb to your target. I mean... And then we could go more clear casting with this. Does this work? Does this build work at all? Like, what is all this? That's more arcane charges. That's more clear casting. Do I want this Arcane Echo? Director fighting by Touch the Magi. That buffs my... I feel like we want that instead of... Yeah, I feel like that's good. Because that's, I mean, that's more damage. This is more arcane charges and more mana back. And a mana gem. This buffs my Touch of the Magi. I honestly kind of want to go with this build. Like I said, it's blind. I don't really know what I'm doing, but for more or less, I guess this is what I would go with. It's not taking Supernova Troll. It's not taking Radiant Spark Troll. I feel like not taking these is Troll, but like, I would get them by just moving away from this tree, right? Like, we just don't take the extra clear casting stuff. I feel like that's fine. Like, that's not really that big of a deal. Those are kind of more quality of life things, if anything. I think this is Castle... Oh wait, that's Wakecrest. I thought this was like the Castle Nathria theme. Because Radiant Spark is the Kyrian ability, and that's really good. That's kind of crazy. You can get both Shifting Power and Radiant Spark. Maybe that's what we would want, honestly. I don't know, though. Like, I feel like that's fine. I feel like we kind of want shifting power, like, honestly. Because we have so many cooldowns now. I feel like we want to change. I mean, I would have to go through the entire other side of the tree, right? Like, it'd be a whole different thing. I feel like this is fine. I mean, that's part of the beauty of going through the blind build, I imagine. Because I feel like with this, I want this side of the tree now. No, it's fine. We'll just go with this and say this is, remember, this is blind. I don't know anything. A lot of it is I don't even know the talents. Like, we're going into the talents without really knowing either. Because this is more arcane, missile-y, and clear cast. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm sure this is completely awful. And you can tell me why below. But for now, we'll say this is okay. Take mirror image? Yeah, I guess so. Like slow. Don't really need slow, maybe. Or maybe do we need slow? I don't know. If you take... Maybe we don't even take meteor. I mean... Requires mage fire. Oh, so like... I can't even do that. I'd have to be fire mage. Okay. Maybe that's messed up then. Maybe that's not supposed to be there. We'll take this then. We'll say that that's what we can do. Okay. Well, after a lot of deliberation, I feel like we have reached our final tree, for better or worse. I'm not completely satisfied with this, though. The Spec tree is kind of okay. There's so much about Mage that I just don't. I feel like a lot of it comes down to the numbers. Like, there's so many options, but it'll be like, which of these is, like, strongest and stuff. Like, it's always come down to that, but for the most part, kind of getting a clear sense of where to go. I guess this is fine for what we're trying to do. We're saying we're like a mythic pluser, so we're like a more AoE type build. So I think that's fine. I guess if you're like, I guess maybe you do want to go shifting power. Maybe this middle tree is like just absolutely trash. Maybe we don't want it at all. But how would you get there? You would go down here? Nah. See, it's all. I'll just leave it as is. I don't want to mess with it further. Okay, so I think that's good. In terms of the tree itself, I mean, I kind of try to go for an AoE build, but I don't know if we really wound up there. Hard to say. I feel like there's so many options here. I just don't really know like which combination of them is the best. But for now, that'll do. So tell me why this is awful. Tell me how you would change it, what you would change, which talent you would pick. Rip it apart. Please do. I am eager to learn, eager to acquire more knowledge. So thank you for watching. I think the next time I will do the other two mage specs, and then we will do another class. So thank you, and I will see you next time.